Greetings, Divine Radiance, and welcome to your May monthly dose of sunshine with me, Nahkila Isha of Ashworth Life Sculpting. I am a divine interpreter interpreting messages and methods from the divine that empower you to create and live an abundant life. So today I am being led to pull a card from this new deck that I received. I bought it today, or I bought it a few days ago. Two to be exact, and it came yesterday, but I actually picked it up out of the Amazon quad thing. I don't know if you know what that is. I actually picked it up today. So let's go ahead and pull a card and see what this month's message is for our May monthly dose of sunshine. And before we get started, if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. And if this video resonates with you on any level, please leave a comment, let me know how, and a thumbs up. I love those. And Spirit is telling me to read from the book for these cards. So we got 3. And I was told the Holy Trinity, Blessed Trinity, Past, Present, Future, Mother, Maiden, Crone is what I'm hearing. And no explanation behind it. Spirit is just saying, say that. So the first card we got is Inner Guidance System. And it says, the best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy. I just heard patience is key, my love. So let's see what the book has. And the number on that is 44. Now over in the REM group, and REM is my mentorship program, and I do both group mentoring and one-on-one personal mentoring. And over there in our group, the number 4 has been coming up a whole lot. So if you have yet to look that number up, look up both 44 and look up the number 4, okay? So it says, my best answers always come from the calm, radiant space within me. My inner guidance system. The more I live according to this inner compass, the less concerned I am about what others think, and the more at peace I am with my choices. Ooh, let me just stop right there. So here's the thing, what I've come to do and what I've come to understand. Been doing this for quite some time now, especially when I started my business, by allowing Spirit to guide me, right? Doesn't matter what feedback I get from others, how they feel about the choices or the decisions that I make. When Spirit is guiding me and directing my every step, it gives me the confidence and the courage to stand firm in my choices. Why? Because Spirit is never going to steer you wrong. So when you know you're guided by Spirit, what others say, it doesn't matter. Oftentimes we say, oh, I don't care what people think. Oh, I don't care about judgment, right? But there's a part of us that do. Because when we're guiding self, there's doubt when others disagree. But when you allow Spirit to guide you, there's no doubt. So although it's not in a cocky, arrogant, mean way of saying, I don't care what people think, it's more in that way of, you know what? Although I respect your opinion, Spirit is guiding me. So maybe it doesn't resonate with you now, and maybe it never will, but it's okay because it resonates with me on a soul level, and it resonates with those I'm called to serve. So Spirit is telling you, start relying on this inner guidance system so that you can have that confidence and stand firm in your convictions. So let's go ahead and keep going. It says, I get better at following my inner guidance and my choices improve over time. I am excited to know that there is a reliable guidance system within me, my own feelings and intuition, and I rely on it every day. Both positive and negative feelings are information from my inner guidance system, helping to steer me in the right direction. Through these soul-guided choices, I am powerfully shaping my own destiny and expressing my purpose and individuality. I am grateful for my loving and wise inner guidance system. And the affirmation for this card is, the best answers always come from the clean, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy. And you know what? I like to take that I wait for these with joy and say, I receive these with joy, right? Because what we must understand is there is so much power in our words. And if you're waiting, if you're claiming, I wait, that means you're going to be doing a whole lot of waiting to receive these answers. But if you are receiving them, I am receiving them with joy. I am receiving them with joy and even with gratitude. Oh, you done kicked it up a notch. Your intuition game has kicked up a notch or two or three or more. Okay. So that is the message here. Spirit is really just encouraging you. Go within, tune in, allow yourself to be guided by your highest self, because your highest self is what's directly, if I can even talk, directly connected to the divine source of highest light and love. Okay. Now let's see our next card. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So we got a 44, 43, 42. As these things are in order, but reverse order, backwards, what Spirit is telling me to tell you is this month, take time to reflect and evaluate on your past. Evaluate your past experiences, past choices, past reactions, past feelings, so that you can understand how they are shaping you now, so that you know what areas you're being called to heal. In order for you to know what has to be healed, you got to know what has to be healed, right? In order for you to heal it, you got to know what it is. So Spirit is telling you now it's all about backtracking. And for some of you, it may be time for you to go ahead and do timeline regression therapy with me. If you've been on the fence about it, it may be time for us to do that. Now, timeline regression therapy is not the same as past life regression. Not the same at all. This is actually what I call the mothership of healing modalities. It is the healing modality that helped me change my life and the lives of many of my clients. So I would say go within, and I'm being told, even if this is your first time hearing about timeline regression therapy, go within, connect with your guides, see if it serves your highest good, and then do it. If you get a yes, do it. And if you've someone that's already gotten a yes, Spirit is saying it's time, okay? So let's see what this next card is all about. Embracing change. With every loss, I understand that something new is about to be birthed beyond what I can imagine. And so it is. So let's see. The book says, the dark, fertile space of the unknown welcomes me when I grieve. When I rest in this space, something new can be birthed in my soul. Perhaps a new aspect of myself, new resources or values, a new pathway, or a surprising new relationship. I understand that when I grieve for someone or something dear to me, I grieve for an aspect of myself as well. Whatever I may have lost, be it a relationship, a creative project, a job, or a longed-for dream, who I was in relation to that person or thing also seems to have been lost. Though the loss may be painful, holding on can create more pain than letting go. I have the courage and faith to resist filling my inner space too quickly with something known or predictable. Instead, I breathe and I allow my soul's wisdom to take its course. I believe, regardless of how things may appear, that change is always happening in the best way for me. So before we go to the affirmation for this, Spirit is saying, number one, when we talk about how a person or a situation can represent an aspect of you, right? What Spirit is saying is it's really about you looking at everyone you encounter as your mirror. Every situation you experience as a mirror. Looking at every trigger as a mirror, right? A mirror shows you who you are. And so looking at those things, even the things that you've lost, right? It's about asking yourself, well, it's not even a loss. You know that, right? But looking at those things that have left your life, right? Or that Spirit has pushed you to release. Looking at those things and asking yourself, what part of me selected that? What in me did that serve? What part of that situation or that person am I really craving? What are they triggering for me, right? Because oftentimes we'll find, just like when someone passes on, when their soul transcends back into spirit or into reincarnation, oftentimes we're not grieving so much the death, we're grieving the idea that we'll never have those memories that were created with this person in our lives again, right? So Spirit is telling you to really evaluate. Again, look back over your life and do some evaluating. I was at the water this week and I realized where I'm currently living, I have literally spent the second half of my life here. I was born and raised in Berkeley, California, and I moved to Washington State when I was 21. I'm now 42. And now I'm preparing to move again to a totally different state this summer. And so I was really just sitting there and I was reflecting. I was reflecting on all the things that were created here, all the things that felt like losses here. But when I looked at them as losses, I instantly went into gratitude for the lessons that they brought and the blessings that came from it. So literally go out in nature, sit at the water, sit at the lake, sit in some grass, sit in the mountains, in a forest, and just really reflect on your life and things that have moved on, and really get to understand you, right? Because there's aspects of you everywhere in everything you experience and every person you meet. So find out what those people were bringing and then vow to create more of that within yourself, okay? So let's move on to the last one. Oh, wait, 42, dream seeds. But before we do, let's get to the affirmation for that embracing change card. The affirmation is, with every loss, I understand that something new is about to be birthed beyond what I can imagine. And so it is. Awesome. Awesome sauce. So dream seeds. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. So when I see that, what Spirit is saying is patience. And I'm also hearing set it and forget it. You understand what I'm saying? If you were to go plant a seed in the earth, a mustard seed, because remember, that's all the faith that you're required to have in order to make magic happen in your life. So let's just say we're planting a mustard seed in the earth, we're watering it. And if you sit there like this, are you growing yet? Are you growing yet? Are you growing yet? Where are you at? I don't see you, you're going to drive yourself crazy. And it is going to seem like that seed is not doing anything, right? And then you're going to lose faith in the fact, in the seed's ability to grow, because you're standing there watching it like a hawk, stressing over it, worrying over it. But if you plant the seed, right, you nurture it, you water it, you set good intentions, and you go on living your life, next thing you know, you got a whole plant or flower, right? And it's the same with life. So Spirit is first saying to have patience. To have patience. My window's open, so you hear the children outside. And remember when I told you, whenever there's any sounds or noises that are heard during one of our videos, I always ask Spirit what the message is. And during our Wednesday Live and Power Hours for April, there has been a lot of talk about connecting to our inner child. And so Spirit was saying that was a reminder to connect with your inner child. Even though it's not coming up in the cards, connect with your inner child. So let's see what the message is here. And let's see, that is 42. And it says, my dreams are my soul's own desire to experience new things and new learning, new ways to express my divine imagination and my gifts. When a new dream or desire is right for me, I feel a sense of excitement, purpose, or adventure, a big yes within that doesn't go away, but continues to spark my imagination and quicken my heartbeat. Now, as I'm reading this, Spirit is saying some of you experienced that when you made the choice for us to work together on any level. And this is for those of you that experienced that but did not take that step forward. Spirit is telling you to evaluate what stopped you from taking that step forward when you felt like that, right? So it says, I nurture my dreams with love and allow them to unfold in their own time. I know it's best to take the seed of inspiration and plant it quietly in the nourishing energies of my heart, giving it time to grow strong before sharing my dreams with others. And when one dream dies, a space opens up for a new dream to be born. Dreams are always flowing to me. So the affirmation for this card is, I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. So again, Spirit is telling us for this month, focusing on being guided, surrendering, trusting, and taking action based on the guidance you receive, embracing change, right? Change is upon us. Don't fight it. Because in order for you to change from where you are now to where you desire and deserve to be, you must be willing to let go of the things that aren't serving you, right? So embrace that change. If people are leaving your life, say thank you. Thank you to them for all that they've blessed you with. And thank you to the divine. Thank you to Mother Earth for allowing you to now create space for bigger, better, and more. And then also your dream seeds, having patience with yourself, being diligent with your intentions, unwavering with your dreams, but set it and forget it. No stress, no worry. So we're doing Meatless May this month. So let's also add that May will be the month of no stress and no worries, okay? So I thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. If you did not subscribe yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if this video resonated on any level, leave me a comment, let me know how, and a thumbs up. I truly appreciate those. And if you are interested in scheduling a personal reading or discovering how I can serve you on a personal level, please check the description box and go ahead and reach out and we'll make it happen, Captain. Thank you. I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. And I'll talk to you soon.